I'd like to call the February meeting of the Rockland Community College Board of Trustees to order. The time is 7:02. Mr. Secretary, will you call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Chairman Martin Wardendyke.
Here.
Vice Chairman Mary Lou Dillon.
Here.
Trustee Glenn Valentine. Here. Trustee Mary Ellen Dykstra. Trustee Eliana Eckert. Trustee Susan Ramos. Trustee Joe Rand. Trustee Mendel Todd.
Here.
Trustee Richard Boyd.
Here.
Trustee Fatima Farouk.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, we do have a quorum.
Susan Ramos is here. Should be in. Okay, is there anybody in the audience that would like to speak to the board? Public comment? No? Thank you. All right, the consent agenda tonight consists of 15 items, and I will read every one of these items, so give me some patience. These items were all discussed at our workshop meetings, and we will vote on them as one item unless someone from the board wishes to have an item removed, and we'll vote on that separately. So here we go. Number one is the approval of the previous meeting minutes dated 1/25/2018. Number two is the approval for the reappointment of non-tenured faculty for academic year 2018-2019, third year. This is Resolution 4-2018. Number three, approval for reappointment of non-tenured faculty for academic year 2018-2019, fourth year, Resolution 5-2018. Number four is the approval for reappointment of non-tenured faculty for academic year 2018-2019, fifth year. This is Resolution 6-2018. Number five is the approval to accept funds from DASNY for state and municipal SAM facilities projects. This is Resolution 7-2018. Number six is the approval of the creation of the position of Executive Director of Strategic Marketing. This is Resolution 8-2018. Number seven, approval of the creation of the position of Confidential Administrative Assistant. Resolution 9-2018. Number eight, approval of creation of the position of Tenure Track Faculty, Hospitality and Tourism Department Chair. Resolution 10-2018. 9 is the approval of the creation of the position of Student Programs and Leadership Development Administrator. That's Resolution 11-2018. 10 is the approval of creation of the position of Social Media Coordinator. Resolution 12-2018. Number 11, approval of the creation of the position of Creative and Interactive Director. Resolution 13-2018. Number 12, the approval of the creation of the position of Communications Director. Resolution 14-2018. Number 13 is the approval of the creation of the position of Executive Director of Adult Admission. Resolution 15-2018. Number 14 is the approval of the creation of the position of Marketing Director. This is Resolution 16-2018. And number 15 and final is the approval of the creation of the position of Executive Director of Extension Sites and Partnership Programs. This is Resolution 17-2018. Thank you for your patience. Can I have a resolution to approve the consent agenda? Mary Lou? Second, Mendel. Okay, any discussion, comment? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The motion carries. Thank you very much. Academic Affairs, Dr. Susan Deere.
You have my written report. I would like to, for the sake of the public meeting, read the names of the full-time tenure-track faculty who were reappointed. First to the third year, Rachel Golland, who is in the English department. Carter Hamid, who's in CAD, that's Computer Assistant Design, Natalie Lebarsky, who's in the Business Department, and Dr. Megan Nolan in the English Department. Reappointed for a 4th year, Sarah Nunziato in Nursing, Ronald D. Ramon in Business, Harry Lehrfeld in Auto Tech, and Dr. Robin Liao in English. For a 5th year, we have Kathleen Babcock, who is in OTA, Catherine Kopp-Brown, who's in Green Building Maintenance, Wendy Gordon, who's in Hospitality, Eileen McKay-Kane, who's in Art, Talia Lipton in Speech, and Dr. Jeffrey McLean in Science. That's my report. Any questions?
Any questions? Thank you, Dr. Deere.
Thank you.
Okay. Student Services.
Good evening. You have my written report. I would like to just give you 3 brief updates this evening. We have successfully transitioned the task unit over to Student Services, and that will allow us, we believe, to do a little bit better follow-up and recruiting on the students who take the task exam. We have 4 other testing opportunities throughout the year. Secondly, we continue to do our work in our Guided Pathways initiative. We have established our leadership team, which has had 2 great meetings. Our coach has been assigned to us, and she is the Assistant Vice President of Academics at Mohawk Valley Community College, and her name is Kathleen Lineker. And we are in the process of completing our pre-work for our first institute, which will be held on March 15th and 16th in Rochester. And lastly, but certainly most importantly, I'm happy to say that we met our budgeted enrollment projections for spring 2018. We saw significant gains in the areas of transfer students, returning students, and our early admit students. And that's my report.
Thank you, Ms. Stone.
You're welcome.
Finance, Mr. Joe Mara.
Good evening. You have the financial statement for the month of January 31st, 2018. Any questions? 'Cause I want to mention something, that we're in the process of moving towards what's called e-payments in our accounts payable system. So we will eventually stop writing checks and send a file to the bank, and then the bank will then disperse it out. So we have a letter that we have to send out to our vendors to get their banking information. So this is a really big step for the college. Move forward in this with, I won't have to buy checks, postage. So we're moving forward into that electronic. Next one would be e-procurement, but that's a little bit down the road. I do want to mention one thing that's semi-financial. I don't know if you noticed, the lighting, the energy performance contract, we have started changing all our lights to the LED. And I would say the campus is about 60% complete. This building is more in the 80% complete. So if things work out the way Ecosystem says, I should see some savings in our electricity bill at this, as time goes on and as we switch more over to that lighting system. So that's everything happened. That was good. It might save us. It will save us money on our energy performance. Any questions?
I have one question. The savings in the bank, how much would that be?
Well, when the project is complete, another 14 to 18 months, we will save over $500,000 a year in energy costs. That's substantial. And the carbon footsteps will be greatly reduced. So.
Okay, any other questions? Thank you. Board Secretary?
We've heard the minutes already.
Thank you. Foundation, Susan, anything? Okay, Susan gave a report at the workshop. Thank you. Anything for Nyson?
Only that in place of Advocacy Day, there's going to be Advocacy Week. And we should hear more of that from Trustee Dexter Janelle, since she's our liaison with that, but we don't have a date for it yet. And that's from the Executive Director of Mensa.
Any questions? Thank you. Fatima Farouk, Student Government, anything?
Just that we're going to be having our blood drive on March 7th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. if anyone wants to come and donate or just stop by for food. We're also meeting with NIPER on March 8th if anyone wants to come and view the presentation.
Any questions? Thank you, Fatima. Okay, any old or new business?
I attended the NIAC ARB Architectural Review Board meeting last week for a presentation by the architects for the Hospitality Center. Of the 3 proposals that were made by the other people at the meeting, the plan submitted by Rockland Community College is the only one that got accepted on the spot. Now, I didn't stick to the rest of it, so others went in as well. And the ARB went out of their way to see what stunning plans there are for that site. So, good for us.
Okay, any other questions? Any other old or new business? If not, I'd like to have a motion to go into executive session to discuss a legal issue. Can I have a motion to go into executive session? Menzo? Richard? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Thank you. Thank you all.
No action will be taken.